MTWS fans, this is an announcement that has been in the works for several months, and now it's time to finally announce it. This is going to be one of the most anticipated announcements in MTWS history, probably too, as there are a lot of things to say. Of course, for all of you wondering, yes, this is the official announcement of MTWS 2021, where the event is going to be. But of course, before we get to that, we have a very huge announcement. And drumroll please, for the first time ever in MTWS history, MTWS is going to be on Rings of Rods. That is right. For the first time ever, an MTWS event will not be on MTM2 after being on there its entire existence all the way back in 2009, as all the trucks have been converted since November 2020 into this last May, as we're going to have the first ever event on Rings of Rods. So now the trucks, after 12 years of technical constraints on MTM2, can now finally do stuff that they otherwise could not do on MTM2. Just think about it. All the more realistic backflips, the wheelies, the donuts, and all the stoppies and all the crap that you could not do in MTM2. Think about all the saves, all the flips, and all that stuff. It is going to be insane, and I cannot wait for that. But of course, you're probably wondering, where is MTWS going to this year? You might be thinking. Well, it's not going to be one event. It's going to be two events. And they're all going to be on the same day. The first time this has happened in MTWS history since December 27th, 2015 for the 2015 series finales in Syracuse and El Paso. And just like in the season finales and openers for 2014-2015, it's going to be an East Coast event followed up by a West Coast event. So, where are we going to go? What date will it be? The times? Who's going to be there? And also, a preview of the track. Where is MTWS going in 2021? Well, MTWS's first stop is going to be in Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts on Sunday, August 29th, 2021. At 4 p.m., MTWS's first appearance in Foxborough since September 6, 2015, almost 6 years ago. And oh boy, I cannot wait to be back there. The Gillette Stadium has had some incredible events over the years. It's been so long since we've been back there, and we cannot wait to come back there once again. Our first live event there too since 2014. It is going to be 20 trucks. And as I said, it's going to be at 4 p.m., the first ever event too on Rings of Rods. That is going to be the most anticipated event since the 2020 championship. And of course, here is the track for 2021 Foxborough. Thanks to Logneck, I was able to make it on Rings of Rods, as this is just like in 2015 last time we went to Foxborough. Chicago style, which was a pain in the neck to do. My first track making pretty much. And getting the checkpoints and all that to work, but we finally managed to get it done, and we're bringing in new obstacles that I've never have done before in MTWS. We brought over that van stack, bus stack, semi-trailer obstacle that we used in MTWS on MTM2. Now, it'll actually be backflippable and cross-threadable realistically. I remade the container stack, remember, from the 2015 MTWS Championship, and made on here. For the first time ever, we brought a hybrid into MTWS, since I could not really do it with the physics of cross-thread and all that, plus it was a pain in the ass. But not only that, I made it even better by, of course, adding cars. So now we'll see some beautiful cross-thread and crushing too in the action at the same time, which will trigger Feldbots. Brought out a camper stack, which is free camper. You see the orange obstacle right there. That's never been done before in MTWS history. And we brought out a tanker, which is kind of like a tire ramp, which will be really cool to see. And of course, we brought out Adam's backflip from Miracle Mayhem. Unfortunately, it's not as good as it was in his event, so hopefully the results will show up though tonight. I mean, that event as well. Oh boy, we are so looking forward to this event. And of course, here is the field for the event. And here is the field for 2021 Foxborough, as both events are going to have 20 trucks each. In Foxborough, we're going to have Crasher, Damage Control, Eruption, Fireball, Flying Falcon, Impala, Locomotion, Mad Dog, Outrage, Patriot, Nitro, Polar Storm, War Machine, Power Forward, Predator, the Monster Razor, new defending Freestyle Champion Thunderbolt, Total Chaos, the defending Racing Champion Wild Ride, and Ye Plunderer. Oh boy, I can't wait for this event to see Wild Ride and Thunderbolt as the new defending champions. How are they going to do in their first night as the champions? Will Nitro get their revenge? Will Nitro and Impala get their revenge from losing the Racing Freestyle title last year? Will Eruption, who remember swept here last time in 2015, will it do it again just like it almost did in Montreal 2 years ago? Oh boy, this event I cannot wait for, and both events have an equal balance of veterans, the all-star trucks in each event, so we have some hard hitters in each single event. This event is going to be sick, but that's not all though. Remember, this is one event for the East Coast. Now, what about the West Coast event, you're asking? Well, for the first time since September 6, 2009, the longest drought in MTWS history is going to come to an end. After Foxborough is done, we're heading out west to Denver at 8 p.m. MTWS's first time in Denver since September 6, 2009. And after almost 12 years, the longest drought in MTWS history is going to finally come to an end. After 12 years, Denver, MTWS is coming back in Bronco Stadium too, instead of the arena. So all the stuff you couldn't see, all the high flying, incredible racing, huge air, immense car crushing, all that, you're gonna see that here this time. Oh boy, I cannot wait to come back here. I wanted to come back here for such a long time, but of course Bronco Stadium model was not on MTM2 until I converted the Rigs of Rods one on the MTM2 last year, but it ended up not happening until we go over to ROR, and that is gonna be sick. So as we take a look at the track, it's going to be a variation of St. Louis style, starting off with a U-turn. And you see the car stack right there, that's Broncos themed. Oh boy, these obstacles. You see the van stack on you, and you see a step up, you see a semi-trailer, you see a unique looking bus stack with cars on the side and all that. There's a unique small, you can barely see it, it's brown dirt. There's two black cars on the other side of it, so it's a little hill with a ramp on our side and two cars facing inward to the dirt towards each other. That would be kind of cool ramp. And then we brought out the triple from the All-Star Challenge, and I made it even better too, with the rest of the AFC West represented with the Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers. And of course, written on the obstacle, September 6th, 2009, August 29th, 2021, and you can't see it because of the shadow, but I wrote down how many days it's been since MTWS has been in Denver. It's been over 4,000 days since September 6, 2009, when August 29th, 2021 comes around. And a unique backflip wall, which is something I wanted to make a long time on a monster truck track, and it's going to finally be done in Denver. What's going to happen though? Well, you'll just have to wait and see till the event though, because it's going to be crazy. And now here is the trucks that will be competing in 2021 Denver, as it'll be Bone Crusher, Bling, Crazy, Crusher, Daisy Chain, Destroyer, High Flying, Madness, Night Stalker, Outlaw, Stinger, Shadow Run, Crush and Run, Crazy Bull, Prowler, Shatter, Topsy Turvy, Venom, Blood Rage, and wrapping up with Reckless Intent. Oh boy, I cannot wait till August 29th. And that is it for this announcement. As Sunday, August 29th, 2021, MTWS is going to have two events. First off at 4 p.m. in Foxborough, Massachusetts, where MTWS will make its debut on Rigs of Rods with the defending Racing Freestyle Champion Wild Ride and Thunderbolt there to show off that title defense. And then at 8 p.m., we're heading out to Mile High City in Denver and on Bronco Stadium for our return to MTWS there in almost 12 years for the final 20 trucks. I hope you are all getting ready for excitement for this event just like I am, especially after all the hard work I had to do to make these tracks. So, see you guys in August for MTWS 2021, Foxborough and Denver. See you guys then!